This tool helps you turn your search results into an organized review screen so you can clearly see what was found, what moved forward, and what is ready to be reviewed. In the first video, I created a new systematic review. In the second video, I built the eligibility criteria. In the third video, I formed the search strings and showed how CitedEvidence can search across research sources. Now in this final video, I'm going to show what happens after the tool generates the review. This is the part where the search results turn into something useful. Right now, I am on the generated review screen. At the top, I can still see the title of my systematic review. In this example, the tool has generated a review on biologic therapies for symptom control in adults with asthma compared with standard care. Even if your topic is different, the workflow is the same. You may be reviewing telehealth physiotherapy, diabetes monitoring, educational interventions, mental health apps, surgical outcomes, or any other research question. The important thing is that CitedEvidence is now showing the results of the review process in one organized place. The first thing I want to look at is the summary numbers across the top. I can see retrieved, ready, included, extracted, and outcomes. These numbers give me a quick snapshot of the review. Retrieved means how many records the tool found from the selected sources. Ready means how many records are ready to be reviewed after the first processing steps. Included means how many studies made it through the review rules. Extracted means how many studies had useful data pulled from them. Outcomes means how many outcome categories were identified from the included studies. This is very helpful because before I even read the draft, I already understand the size and progress of the review. Systematic reviews can get messy very fast. If I search 5 databases manually, I may have hundreds of papers, duplicate records, missing abstracts, and studies that do not match my question. But here, CitedEvidence gives me a simple progress view. I can see the flow of the evidence in one place. For example, if the tool retrieved 152 records and included 43, that tells me the search found many possible studies, but only some were relevant enough to move forward. That is normal in a systematic review. Not every paper that appears in the search should be included. The search is meant to collect possible evidence. The review process is meant to decide which evidence actually fits. Now I look at the generated review draft. I can see the title, and under it I can see the abstract section. The tool has started creating a draft using the included studies, extraction summaries, and evidence chunks. This is important because it is not just giving me a list of papers, it is helping convert the research into a written review structure. I can use this draft as a starting point for my manuscript. I still need to read it carefully, check the evidence, and edit it like a researcher, but the tool has already done a lot of the organizing work. Instead of starting from a blank page, I now have a structured draft that I can review, improve, and refine. At this stage, I would explain something important to the audience. This draft is not something I should blindly submit. CitedEvidence is a review assistant, not a replacement for human judgment. I still need to verify the claims, check the included studies, confirm that the citations match the statements, and make sure the writing fits my research purpose. But compared with starting from scattered notes, loose PDFs, and copied references, this gives me a much stronger foundation. It helps me move from a pile of research papers to a structured review draft much faster. Now I can scroll down and look at the citation section. This is one of the most useful parts of the generated review. I can see a list of studies used in the review, and each one is numbered. In this example, the citation style is IEEE. Each citation includes the authors, title, journal, year, and DOI when available. There is also a copy button beside each citation. This makes it easy for me to copy references and use them in another document. If I am preparing a manuscript, thesis chapter, research proposal, or literature review, having these citations organized saves a lot of time. I also want to point out the search and filter bar near the top. This lets me filter papers by title, author, journal, DOI, abstract, or source. This is useful when I want to quickly find a specific paper inside the review. For example, if I remember an author's name, I can search for it. If I want to find a study from a specific journal, I can search the journal name. If I want to check a DOI, I can search it directly. This is very practical when the review has many records and I do not want to scroll through everything manually. Instead of losing time searching through a long list, I can quickly narrow down the records and find the study I need. So in this first part, the main point is that CitedEvidence gives me an organized review screen after the search and review process begins. I can see the progress numbers, review draft, citations, and filters all in one place. This helps me understand what happened to the evidence and gives me a clear starting point for checking and improving the review. In the next part, I will continue by looking at the Prisma diagram, export options, and how this workflow can be used for different types of research projects.